pick up in about 2 minutes, and as we heard, we will carry it down to the T-minus 5 minute mark where we can hold for the remainder of the window until we get a final assessment of our weather situation here at Kennedy Space Center. And we're just a few seconds away from resuming the countdown.
Resume on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
And we're at T-minus 9 minutes and counting. And the ground launch sequencer has been initiated. NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding is about to call for the transmittal of stored pre-launch commands. At this time, the shuttle weather officer is redirecting the shuttle training aircraft to make an assessment of clouds off the end of the shuttle landing facility. That's taking place at this time. Again,
connect essential buses to fuel cells per your checklist. OTC, that's mark.
Again, we are planning on holding the count at T-minus 5 minutes unless we get a positive reading from the shuttle weather aircraft that they are clearing us to proceed.
OTC, PLT, essential buses connected to fuel cell. C copies.
Standing by for the orbiter access arm to be retracted from the vehicle.
GLS is go for orbiter access arm retract.
Discovery OTC. Good luck as you light up the night sky and bring the ISS some sunny shine for the holidays. We'll see you home for Christmas. That sounds great. Thanks a lot.
T-minus 7 minutes and counting.
And GLS entity, you're set up to hold at 5, right?
Yes, sir. We'll hold at 5.
Thank you. Chair PS50C, start APU display recorders. That's complete. 7. DLT OTC, perform APU pre-start. APU pre-start and work.
T-minus 6 minutes and counting.
OTC, PLT, APU pre-start complete, 3 guide talkbacks. Copy, sir.
Coming up on T-minus 5 minutes. And we are at T-minus 5 minutes and holding.
And for all personnel, we are holding at 5 while we continue to evaluate the weather here at this time.
We're at T-minus 5 minutes and holding, and we have about 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the window.
NCD, SRO on 212. Go ahead, SRO. We count the count. Say again, SRO. We remain holding at T-minus 5. Affirm. And for all personnel, we have about 4 minutes and 20 seconds of window remaining at this time.
And we have 4 minutes remaining in this hold. 4 minutes remaining in this launch window. Again, we're continuing to assess the thick clouds that are forecast to be over the launch facility. We're forecasting to have a ceiling at 5,500 feet with clouds greater than 500 feet thick, which is a violation of our rules. Again, the shuttle training aircraft is out assessing that situation right now and hoping for a thinning of those clouds or a lifting of the ceiling. We are at T-minus 5 minutes and holding with about 3 minutes remaining in this launch window.
At this time while we continue to evaluate our weather situation.
NCD Launch Director 212.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're still evaluating the weather. We've got the weather aircraft doing a couple more dives for our launch weather officer and see if that'll do us any good. So we still have 2.5 minutes left in the window, and we'll just see if we get there.
I copy that. We'll be ready to proceed if we get that word.
Copy.
NCD, SRO on 212. Go ahead, SRO. Can we turn the VDL?
And we have 2 minutes remaining in the window as we continue to assess our weather situation. We are still forecast no-go, and that is being evaluated as we speak.
And for all personnel, we have 1 minute, 30 seconds of window remaining.
"60 seconds. We have less than 60 seconds remaining in our launch window tonight. Last second assessments are being made.
We have 35 seconds of window remaining.
30 seconds remaining in the launch window tonight. Standing by for an announcement.
And Launch Director NTD.
Launch Director?
Yes, sir. We have exceeded our launch window for today.
Okay, I copy that. Discovery Launch Director, air to ground 1.
Go ahead.
Okay, Roman, we gave it the best shot and did not get clear and convincing evidence at the end that the cloud sealing rule would have cleared enough for us. So we are going to have to declare a scrub at this time. Appreciate your support, and we'll be working on a scrub turnaround plan for you.
Mike, we understand. Thanks to the team for all their hard work. Try not to be too disappointed, and we will be ready to support the next time we get a chance.
Okay, super. Looking forward to having you. Entity Launch Director, air to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Give cutoff.
Okay, and SB, before we give cutoff, anything back there that we need to do?
Yes, sir. We're ready to support.
Okay, and for all personnel, we're going to give cutoff here momentarily. And CGLS, give cutoff at this time.
CGLS copies. Cutoff given.
And we have officially scrubbed our launch for tonight.
Safing is in progress. BFS is 101.
Safing is in progress. Scrub turnaround operations are commencing.
Fire detector stripped. CGLS primary safing is complete. We're go for transition to G9.
I copy. Attention all stations, cutoff has occurred. All personnel turn to our recycle control sequence, which is sequence 18, page 1396 in sequence 18.
DOT to C.
Go ahead.
Panel R2, APU hydraulic, APU fuel tank valves, 1, 2, and 3 switches closed.
Good north.
This is Shuttle Launch Control, and again we have had to scrub our launch for tonight due to weather. We had a thick cloud mass that was progressing over the Kennedy Space Center area, and a ceiling that exceeded our requirements. So with the low ceiling and the thick clouds, we have had to scrub launch attempt tonight. A scrub turnaround is in the process right now. It's being determined when the next launch attempt will be. We'll have that for you as soon as it is determined. Meanwhile, we're safing the Space Shuttle Discovery, and we're going through a normal GLS or ground launch sequencer abort scenario where that we can, in a concerted effort, go ahead and make sure that the vehicle is safe before we get the astronaut crew out. That should be occurring within the next 30 to 45 minutes. The astronauts will be coming off. Again, at about 9:36 tonight, we did scrub launch of Space Shuttle Discovery on mission STS-116 due to weather at Kennedy Space Center.
NTDS, sir, on TLC, central bus source, fuel cells off.
Copy TLC, and on panel S8, flight controller power switch off.